What if the wonders of nature aren't just about beauty or serenity, but about strangeness, about the kind of weirdness that defies logic and transforms what we think is possible? Imagine a world where death isn't inevitable, where trees whisper secrets through invisible threads, and where the largest living being on Earth is something you could walk on without ever knowing it's alive. The truth is, reality is much wilder than fiction ever dared to be. Every day, we pass by trees, watch birds fly, or swim in the ocean, assuming we understand the basics of how nature works. Yet hidden beneath the surface is a system that's more mysterious, more ingenious, and more unsettling than most of us ever realize. Did you know that there's a jellyfish that can live forever? Or that trees can warn each other of danger, like a silent alarm system running beneath the ground? And what if a single fungus, something you might mistake for nothing more than a patch of mushrooms, spans more ground than entire cities? Let's dive into 10 astonishing facts about the natural world that are guaranteed to challenge everything you thought you knew. First, meet the immortal jellyfish, Turritopsis dohrnii. Unlike any other animal, it can actually reverse its aging process. When faced with stress or injury, it transforms its adult cells back into their earliest form, essentially starting its life over. In theory, it could live forever unless eaten by a predator or struck by disease. Immortality, once the stuff of legends, is already a reality for this tiny creature. Next, consider the forests. Trees, often thought of as silent and solitary, are deeply connected through what scientists have dubbed the wood wide web. Underground, a vast network of mycorrhizal fungi links their roots, allowing them to exchange nutrients, share water, and even send warning signals about pests or droughts. Some trees will even help sick neighbors, funneling extra resources to those in need. It's a complex, communicative society, hidden just below our feet. But the largest living organism isn't an animal or a tree. It's a fungus. In Oregon's Blue Mountains, Armillaria ostoyae covers more than 3.5 miles, making it the largest living thing on Earth. This sprawling organism has been quietly growing for over 2,400 years, its underground filaments spreading so far and wide that it dwarfs the size of even the biggest whales or redwoods. Then there's the octopus, nature's master of adaptation. It has 3 hearts, not one. 2 pump blood to its gills. The third sends blood through the rest of its body. And while our blood is red, octopus blood is blue, thanks to a copper-based molecule called hemocyanin. This makes it perfectly suited for survival in cold, low-oxygen waters, providing a glimpse into just how diverse life can be. Plants, too, have abilities that seem almost magical. The Venus flytrap, for instance, can actually count. It knows the difference between 1 touch and 2, a built-in mechanism to avoid false alarms. The Mimosa pudica plant can remember being touched and decide whether or not to react. It's a kind of intelligence that's only just beginning to be understood. Plant neurologist Dr. Monica Galliano puts it simply: plants display behaviors we once believed were exclusive to animals, like learning, memory, and problem-solving. We're just beginning to understand their intelligence. Marine biologist Dr. David Gruber adds, "We've discovered sea creatures that glow in the dark, regenerate entire limbs, and communicate using light. Nature has evolved technologies we still haven't mastered. So what if the most bizarre abilities in nature, like regeneration, telecommunication, or even biological immortality, could one day be replicated in humans?" Scientists are already making breakthroughs, inching us closer to the extraordinary. Nature isn't just a background for our lives. It's a living code, a network, a force more complex than any machine. The more we discover, the more we realize the rules of life are far from fixed. In nature, fact is stranger than fiction, and the greatest mysteries are still waiting to be uncovered.